The state of Colorado, and maybe in your state, we're required to provide a staff orientation for every staff member before they ever step into the classroom. To explain to them everything about your facility may take you an hour or two. You don't have that time. Let me show you in about 5 minutes how you can create a simple video with a beautiful assistant behind the camera, your cell phone, maybe some extra help inside, and you're going to be able to capture this one time for every staff member and be in complete compliance, and allow your staff when they start on their first day to have an idea what they're walking into, where to find this and that. Let's go. Let's give you a tour. Come follow me. You're going to start off by telling your staff about where to park. Our staff park across the street. Our parents park in our parking lot. Come on, this is the front door. When our parents come in, they're going to check their children in on our software system. If they have child care assistants, they're going to use our kiosk here. If we come around the corner, we've got our front office where staff know they can come for questions or help. Turn around. We have a small front office here where staff can come and do some planning, some curriculum, and so forth like that. We have a full kitchen. We have a laminator. You can talk about procedures and expectations on how to use a laminator. Our staff bathroom is here. We've got supplies in there. Okay, that was a little awkward. Let's go in the toddler room. In our toddler room, you can come in here and talk to them about diapering procedures, what your expectations are for safety, procedures, gloving. Talk about things like disinfectant, teach them how to read labels and so forth. You're going to use this training video to talk about ratios, group sizes, expectations. In this class, we're licensed for 5 children or puppets. So if we're reading a story, you might talk about your expectations for reading and circle time, things like that. Talk about the flow of your children between different classrooms. You can talk about emergency exit doors. You can talk about fire extinguishers, all those kind of things. And again, when I talk about staff expectations, one of ours is that you stay off your cell phone. If you need to make a call, you use the house phone. All right, come on, let's keep going. We have different kinds of communication throughout our center. We use newsletters that go out to all of our families. We have calendars, class schedules. You're going to use this training one time with 0 cuts, 0 edits, to walk your brand new staff through all of these procedures. The different classrooms, you can talk about how children move up from room to room, when they move up, ages, all those expectations. Safety things, you might talk about your emergency preparedness plan, your first aid kit, making sure you have all of those in there and put those kind of responsibilities on your staff. Let's do a quick walkthrough of our outside playground. So you're going to talk about your playground. You're going to talk about fall zones. You're going to talk about resilient surface and expectations. You might talk about sweeping off the sidewalk so your kids aren't falling, or your expectations for your children when they're in the sandbox. So that's our early preschool and toddler playground. This is our school age playground. Make sure your staff are aware of fall zones and, again, resilient surface, so that they're checking the depth of your really resilient surface so you're in compliance with licensing. Let's swing inside. We're almost done. So this is our school age room, licensed for 24 kids. Now what I know about staff is typically many of them have a hard time with the vacuum, knowing what to vacuum and what to not. You might also tell them and show them how to dump a vacuum vac. We're talking about cleaning, how to clean bathrooms, all of the things that you want your staff to perform on a regular basis appropriately. Talk about sanitizing and what that means and how long that's to stay there before they wipe it down. How we sanitize toys and other things like that within your program. You can do this. I know you can. 1 cut, 1 edit. You'll spend an hour doing it. Don't worry about the intakes and outtakes. What I'd also recommend is maybe you walk around with a piece of paper and you've got notes on there to help you remember those things that you want to include in this video. The important thing is your time is so valuable. So take an hour and a half 2 hours one time and save that on your own little YouTube channel, post it to your private Facebook group for your company, and utilize that piece to be able to help your staff become ready to work, and they can do the staff orientation over the weekend, making them invest time in themselves and their new profession or a continuing profession, and saving you time and money. Now, one thing I'd like to mention, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, share it with a friend. Thanks for following along. Have a marvelous day.